Well, Eric Young Jr. having another good night. Already has his third straight two-hit game. He's got a very interested spectator in the building tonight who's standing by with Kevin Burkhardt. Kevin?
Now that would be another Eric Young, his father, EY Sr., if you want to go that route. And Eric, it's great to see. I know it's fun for you to be here and watch your son play. But before we talk about that, I've got to go back to 1992. Albuquerque, Tom Goodwin, Eric Young, 1-2 in the order. You had one more stolen base than him. I want to know what this 1-2 threat was all about back in '92 in AAA.
Well, it was definitely a lot of speed. Of course, we just created great opportunities for each other and also caused havoc on the base paths. I mean, we just had it. We were roommates, and we just knew each other so well that we were giving each other signs. You know, when I was batting second, he was leading off, so we were giving each other signs exactly what we were going to do that particular inning.
You know, those little signs, that communication within a game, stolen bases certainly. What do you see in the differences in the game today of certain things that are lacking that maybe you saw, back then?
Well, guys had a sense of urgency as far as they wanted to run. They wanted to steal bases back in the day. Nowadays, guys want to hit the long ball. They don't want to play the small ball as much. But that was one thing predicated on our game and our style was to get on base, create havoc. And we knew that was our fast track to the big leagues. And we knew that we would have long careers if we were able to do that.
What was it like for you, as you watched Eric kind of grow up and become a young man? Followed in your footsteps at Rutgers, not only baseball but football. Obviously his game patterns after you in so many ways. So what's the most proud moment for you as you've watched him come to where he is today?
Ooh, the most proud moment, it's pretty hard to name one, but I think it would have to be first of all getting that first day in the big leagues. Yeah. See him fulfilling a dream and not knowing he wanted it just as bad as I did. I think getting his first hit, of course, I was able to be there for that. But I think for me, more than anything, is to see my son go out there and enjoy and love and show the love and express the passion for the game. I think those days of him sitting in the dugout with me and I guess watching me go about my business that certain way is something he patted himself behind after, I should say. And it's just a treat for me to come and just see him out there and running around the bases. I know a lot of fans get excited the way he runs. I get just as excited. So it's just great to see him, man, out there.
And Juan Lagares has himself a base hit. He's already had a good day out there. I'm curious what you told Eric because, as I said, he followed in your footsteps. Baseball and football at Rutgers. He had offers to play, just as you did. What made you tell him, hey, baseball is the way to go? Or tell me about the conversation when he asked you, Dad, which way do I go? Do I go football or do I pursue baseball?
Well, it's kind of funny, Kevin, because it actually happened in New York. I was playing in New York. He got drafted by the Colorado Rockies, and he had a scholarship to go to Villanova to play both sports. So we turned off all the TV, turned on all the lights, and I said, okay, this is the time we got to have a man-to-man talk. I need to know where's your heart. First of all, where are you at? And he said, Daddy, I want to be a major leaguer like you. And I said, okay, when that's the route we're going to go, we're going to call Villanova up and tell them we're going to decline this scholarship.
How did that make you feel when he said that?
Oh, my God. I got so emotional that my son wanted to follow the same sport I actually follow. And the fact that I knew the rigors of playing the college level of football and then trying to play baseball as well, trying to play two sports in college and get your degree. So I knew it was very demanding and very hard, something he could do, but I know as far as his body was concerned, I was very happy that he decided to go baseball.
All right, the most important question before we let you go, and it's been a pleasure catching up. In a race, we'll say we'll put you both at the same age even. We'll say put you both at the same age in your prime. Who's winning the race?
Well,
at what point did he beat you when he was growing up? Come on, I want the details here.
Okay, all right. You go back in my prime, I still think he's faster. I was really quick. I wasn't really fast. He's quick and fast. So I think he'd beat me in the 40, the 60, and the 100 back in the day. And we decided to race, had to be a couple of years before I retired, 2003, 2004, somewhere around there. Yeah. We were working out together, and man, he took off. I mean, I took off with the early lead, and he came flying past me, and I just stopped running because I didn't even want to finish the race at that time. So I knew right then and there it was time to pass the torch.
Hey, guys, the good news is after the game, we have Eric Young, Sr. and Jr. They're going to line up right outside of home plate and race to the hotel. So plenty going on. It's great to catch up. Enjoy the rest of the game, okay?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Nice talking to you.
All right, guys, go ahead. Take it away.
Eric Young Sr., who had 465 stolen bases in his major league career.